Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful Easter wreath, really simple, using the Bowdabra to create the flower, the wreath bow. So let's get started. So I've already wrapped most of this, and all we're doing is taking our wire wreath and just using our lime burlap wired ribbon to wrap the wreath. So we'll just bring this back around here, bring it over. Oh shoot. So what we've done is taken this beautiful, dollar store wired wreath and just wrapped it with our beautiful lime green burlap. And now I'm just going to finish this off by, let's pull that tight, by using a Zot. But you can use, obviously use hot glue and it'll be more permanent. But just push that there, put it over so you can see it's beautifully wrapped. Put that to the side and take my Bowdabra and take my gold Bowdabra Bow Wire. And I'm going to cut a piece that's long enough so that I can fold it in half and lay it into my Bowdabra. And I also want to make sure it's long enough that I can tie my wreath bow onto my wreath. So we're just going to tuck this underneath so it stays out of the way. This to the side. Then I'm going to take my ficus and just lay this down into my Bowdabra. And then take this ficus here and lay this into my Bowdabra. Let's do this way here. And then take these calla lilies. And we're just going to lay those so that they're facing upwards. And we'll be able to bend them, as you can see. We can bend them to shape them the way that we want to shape them. And we'll do that when we're finished. Just put this up here. Put that going this way. And then now we're going to take our tails. And we have this cute little carrot ribbon. And so this is the top and this is the bottom of our bow. And then I'll take my tails here, my orange. And I love how this burlap, it's a wired burlap, which is fabulous. And I love how it comes in so many different colors. Then we'll take our buffalo check, lay that down in there. And then take our carrot ribbon here. And we're just going to twist it and fold it back over and twist. And all I'm doing here is twisting and folding. So it's very, very simple. And the reason that I twist is because that way, basically all I'm doing is making a 180-degree twist, laying it into the Bowdabra, so that way the wrong side of the ribbon is on the inside of my loops. Sometimes it's really obvious, sometimes it isn't. On this one, it's quite obvious because we want the carrots on the outside whereas on the inside, it's basically the wrong side of the ribbon, or we sometimes say the ugly side of the ribbon. Then we'll take our buffalo check, and let me make sure which is the right side. So that in there, and fold this back over. And we're just going to keep folding and twisting. And I'm going to fold and twist. And it's getting all twisty on me anyway. So we're going to fold and twist and fold and twist. So you can see it, depending on the ribbon you're using, this is a little bit less of a heavy ribbon. And we're just going to put that down in there. Then what I'm going to do is take my my orange. And we're going to twist. Let me make sure I have the right side. Yes. So now we have the wrong side of the ribbon on the inside of the loop. And we're just going to fold and twist. And fold and twist. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Bowdabra, we do have over 950 videos on our YouTube channel. And this time we're not going to fold. We're just going to leave that like this. And then what I'm going to do here is take my lime, just to sort of finish it up so it matches our wreath color here at the end. We're just going to bring this down in here, and we're just doing what we call a scrunchy ribbon. And now we're going to fold this end of this here because the ribbon tends to fray just a little bit. And we're just going to lay this down into our Bowdabra, bring our wand in here, and just scrunch everything down. Then what I'm going to do is take my Bowdabra Bow Wire. If I can find the wire on this side. This is why we always tuck it underneath so it stays out of the way. And now I'm going to take this, bring it through my slip knot, because I have the loop here. Take the two ends, pull them through the loop, pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra, pull it out, and now I'm going to separate my ends, bring it around to the back, and get all my ficus out of the way, and tie a knot here. So please also, if you're watching for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. And now what we're going to do is shape everything. So as I said, we're going to bend the calla lilies up so that they go up to the top, which is where I want them. So we're just going to bend this up here, bring this one around and bring that up there. Whoops, let's bring it around through where the ficus is and bring that up there. And then now what I'm going to do is shape out my loops and bring them all here, and then shape my buffalo plaid, or buffalo check, I think it is. All these ribbon names always confuse me. And now we have like a little flower in the middle with our little scrunchy ribbon. And then all I'm going to do here is just kind of roll this up just to give a different finish to the end of my tails. And just roll that and roll this and finish fluffing. Now this is again why I love the wired ribbon, because you can just fluff everything out and give it a really nice finish. And then let's go ahead and tie this onto my wreath. And this is just going to be here. So we're just going to tie that there. And I'm just going to tie a bow here. It'll make it a little bit easier. Also makes it easier to change out from season to season. And let's bring this here. Let me just move this like this here so I can get it. And now I'm just going to roll the ends of my tails just a little bit here and here. And now you have this absolutely stunning wreath that's a great, great Easter wreath, or it's also a great gift to somebody for Easter. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.